July 4th, everybody. My name is Daniel Allison. His name is Freddie Blanton, and he is walking with a ruck on his back.
Yes, sir. Happy 4th of July.
Let's go. Halfway through the year, we're already at the firework, at the big bang, halfway through the year. Can you believe this, Fred? We say this often. I mean, time is going fast.
It's halftime. Where's our speech?
Halftime speech. Folks, that's what this is. Every single day before we take the field, we've got to get our mind right. Was there ever a game that you started before at halftime, the coach didn't say a little something to get you guys fired up, warmed up, and ready to start the game, Fred?
No, you got to keep your focus. You got to keep your mind right. It don't matter if you was 15 out of 17 or 0 for 17. You're going to hear something.
That's it. That's it. You're going to hear something. Either we're going to make some changes or we're going to keep it going. But motivation, personal development, positivity, we don't take days off from that. What are we going to do? We're not going to get our mind right today. We're not going to have a positive day today because it's July 4th. That wouldn't make sense. Is that what we want to do, Fred?
Independence Day? Don't get your mind right on Independence Day?
Come on.
Get real, player.
Oh, and tell folks where you are, Mr. Fred.
Well, I can't give the exact address.
Yeah.
You know, fan mail.
Oh, yeah.
Mobs,
fan mail.
Wild scenes.
Yeah.
But I'm at Lake Hartwell. Let's just put it that way.
Lake Hartwell, and he's getting a little morning exercise in, and Russ Hammond is in the comments, and good morning with 3 exclamation marks, Fred. How do you feel about Russ's 3 exclamation marks on July 4th?
He is happy that it's Independence Day, and what he said there is safe 4th of July. Please don't blow any fingers off. Don't get drunk and drive a car or a boat or a moped. Look, keep it safe. Come back home.
Keep it safe. Absolutely. There's some funny videos out there. Do you like the fireworks, Fred? Do you like shooting the fireworks?
You know, I'm 50-50. I can shoot some or I can watch some.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, I think I'd rather somebody else put on the show. But speaking of show.
But you are the show, Danny.
Thank y'all for coming. Yeah, at least for 15 minutes every single weekday morning with my co-host, Freddie Blanton. Seriously, guys, we're 230 plus of these in 15 minutes every single day. We talk about the quotes. We talk about a lot of the same things, but it's important. What's the quote? Motivation is like a bath. You do it every day. You need it every day. You don't skip it. What you have there?
Say hey to my friend. He's keeping everybody safe.
Oh yeah. Is that free Wi-Fi?
Yeah. He's finally out of jail.
Oh yeah, I like that. I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to play this quote of the day right here. Quote of the day. Quote of the day. Get your mind right. Yeah, so I've got a quote, and I'm going to put it up here, and here it goes. It's from Nick Saban, head football coach, UNC Tar Heels. UNC Tar Heels, Fred. Do the right thing. It's that simple. Do the right thing when the right thing is not popular. Do the right thing when no one else is around. Do the right thing when temptation tells you otherwise. Do the right thing all the time. What is the right thing, Fred?
Well, I think we're born with that feeling that distinguishes the right thing from the wrong thing. And you know when you start feeling something, ooh, this don't feel like the right thing. Okay, we'll do the opposite.
Absolutely.
This feels like the wrong thing. Do the opposite.
This feels like the wrong thing. Do the opposite. The right thing. I agree with you. I agree with you.
am I going to have to hide something? Am I going to have to tell a little white lie to get through this? That's the wrong thing. Hey, how will people react to me? What will they think about me? Because I kind of know I'm probably venturing over into doing the wrong thing. Bad idea.
How do you feel when you have that feeling, but you progress and you continue to do the said thing that your mind, body, and spirit was telling you was the wrong thing? How do you feel if you do that thing?
Oh, well, it's proof. It's real life proof that you're maturing, you're changing, you're on the right path, you're on the tracks, as you like to say. And that's a fantastic feeling, because nothing, even doing the wrong thing that may benefit you, can knock you off the tracks.
Absolutely. I think this is important, and the right thing is for us in the moment. We don't have to worry. You know, there's some of the things that I did that were the right thing for me when I was younger, right? It was the right thing. I did the right thing, and maybe it caused consequences that you know, oh man, that wasn't the greatest, but it was still the right thing for me to do in that moment. If I do the wrong thing, I feel terrible. How do you feel when you do the wrong thing, Freddie?
Terrible. And then sometimes you're asking yourself, all right, you got two options, and both of them, the result is slightly different. And you think, oh, man, you think you're doing the right thing, but it turns out that the result is bad.
That's right.
That's
right.
Terrible too.
Yeah, you might have to suffer consequences, and we're going to talk a little bit about that. I've got some real life scenarios that we want to talk about. What would you do doing the right thing? But before I tell you that, I got to tell you a little average dude story. Senior week, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. There was a young man that had never really ventured off into that world, and I found myself a little in over my head. Are you with me so far, Fred?
I found myself year after year doing the wrong thing at Myrtle Beach. How's
that? So I found myself at at one of those cafeteria, like K&W cafeteria, or one of those little. We were hungry, and we went in to get some food, and everybody was real hungry, but nobody really wanted to spend any money.
Yeah.
And so I had never been even around the remote possibility of dining and dashing. And somebody came up with the suggestion, guys, I believe I'm leaving. and they ran out the door. 3 or 4 of them just got up and ran out the door. And so what did I do? I first I went to the bathroom, Fred, and then I left.
Okay. So they bolted on you.
They dined and dashed, and I did too. And I knew that we had just stolen food and money from that restaurant. We can sugarcoat that any way we want to. There's no way. Oh, it was peer pressure. It was in the moment. I was in over my head. I couldn't let it go, Fred. I got back to town, and I sent a letter with money to K&W cafeteria in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. now that's what though, you talked about it earlier. We know what the right thing is, right?
Yeah.
We know. Even in my mind, I had a conscience. I knew, and it was weighing on me. I would rather send that and be done with that and know that I took care of it than weigh with that guilt. I like a soft pillow, man.
Yeah, guilt is heavy.
Guilt is so heavy, and you feel like you're just carrying it around, and then you feel like a fraud. You know, if I was going to be the kind of person, oh no, I wouldn't do that. You wouldn't? Well, you did it. You know? I mean, yeah. So that was a little.
A lot of those decisions pop up every day.
This is what I was thinking about. Every single
taxes? Day. Does people enjoy taxes?
Oh my gosh! I mean, yeah. how bad do you want to bend? And so I want to drop you into a scenario. Fred, you sell Bobcat equipment. You realize you misquoted a client on a $50,000 skid steer loader, promising a $5,000 discount that you weren't authorized to give. The client signed the deal, but your boss says you'll lose $2,000 commission if you admit the mistake. No one else knows, and the client is thrilled with the deal. What is the right thing to do? Fred, if you do the right thing, you're going to lose money. You could get away with this, and what do you do?
I lose money.
Do you?
I have paid money. I have lost money. But the last thing I want to do is go back on my word.
Integrity, baby. And that's why he sells the next one, folks, because they know. But I like that. Let's go with another one here. Scenario 2. You see a coworker struggling with a project that could cost them a promotion. You could step in and help because you know what you're doing, but it's going to take your own time. You're swamped with your own work. No one expects you to help. Your boss wouldn't know either way. What's the right thing to do?
If they would dedicate some extra time, so would I. If they want to come in early or if they want to stay after work for a little bit to make sure they understand it and get it right, I can help them. If they don't want to put forth any extra effort, put that guilt on your back, sink to the bottom of the lake.
I like that. But you make a great point. If you're going to spend your time helping someone, you want to see that enthusiasm. You're going to know immediately, especially if you're not getting paid for this. You know how they say these coaches and people like this, hey, I only work with people that are really ready, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's good because nobody wants to waste their time, including if you're not getting paid. If you're working with somebody and you want to help them, you want to see that enthusiasm. You want to see that enthusiasm.
You want to see some commitment.
Some commitment, and that's going to help both. This is, I think, important. When we're kind of helping each other, and it's kind of like our dynamic here. You want that kind of back and forth, iron sharpens iron, and even when it's a situation where you're helping a coworker, it's just mutually beneficial when it's working correctly, because their enthusiasm as the student is going to help the teacher be enthusiastic as well, I think. Okay, scenario 3. You're at a community event and someone makes an unfair comment about a friend, but the crowd laughs and moves on. Speaking up might make things awkward or unpopular, and your friend isn't there to hear it. What is the right thing? Now, this was a little tougher. So let's think about what this is asking. It's saying, hey, somebody's talking about somebody that we know and we think it's an unfair judgment. What do we do when we're talking about people? What do we need to do? What's the right thing?
Well, I mean, I would think the right thing is say, hey, look, this person's not here to defend themselves. Y'all don't know the whole story. Now, what you said is funny. I laughed. I would have laughed if he or she was standing here. But
Yes.
Let's back off just a little. They're not here.
Now, I like that. And look, this is a human being thing. We all fall into these scenarios. And like you say, the right thing, we are going to get that little alarm system like Fred talked about in the beginning. There's going to be something that, and maybe it's this today. Maybe we face a situation today where someone's saying something about someone we know, and we can decide, hey, I have this feeling. Do I need to act on it or not? Right? We will get that little alarm and we'll decide what the right thing is. And then we have to live up to that. Fred, final thought on this Friday on the 4th.
Man, it's Independence Day. It feels good to be free. And for some reason, this just popped in my mind, Danny. You ready for this?
Hit me with it, Fred.
Speaking of being free, and I know we like to talk sports a lot. We had the coach on earlier in the week. Can we please let girls be free to play, girls. Get men out of girl sports. My goodness, let's go. Happy 4th of July.
Let's roll. See you Monday live 7